because I forgot to put it on. Oops. Alright, now that I've taken care of my pause break, let's record for another hour.
10 years ago.
Ah, a history lesson?
Jack saw his first shoe puff here. Surprised, he drew his blade and struck it.
Why?
He was drunk. Thought it was a fiend.
Oh, brother.
We offered all the money we had as an apology. Jet never drank again. But it would seem that shoe puff still works here.
Yep, a history lesson. Alright. Let's go stop off and talk to Owaka.
Owaka, at your service.
And sell off that crap. I'll go on and buy that, but not equip it. I know, viewers, I said I wasn't going to be buying weapons or armor, but that's actually going to be useful for the section coming up. Anything of use? Nope, not really.
Shoe puffs? I haven't ridden one in so long.
What? You've been on one of these?
Well, just once. 10 years ago, with Kamari. Remember?
Shoe puff shook, Yuna fall in water. Shoe puff scoop up Yuna with long nose. Yuna jump in 3 more times for fun. Kamari worried.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Yuna had fun. Kamari happy.
Oh, Kamari.
Biran is troublemaker, but run, so do not lie. Summoners disappearing, that was not lie.
Right, I'll be careful.
Alright, so we don't have to worry about picking up any Albed primers or anything in this area, so after you've talked to everybody that you care to talk to, we can just come on up here and ride the shoe puff? I'm ready.
All aboard!
Now, this boss is actually going to be pretty tricky to overkill. And once again, like I said, any bosses I fail to overkill, I will be coming back through off-screen to overkill it. The reason why this boss is tricky to overkill is because you only have Titus and Waka to fight it.
Huh?
Take a look.
What? Whoa! A sunken city.
A Machina city, 1,000 years old. They built the city on top of bridges across the river.
But the weight of the city caused the bridges to collapse, and it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
Well, it would be convenient with all that water there.
No, that's not why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yevon has taught us. When humans have power, they seek to use it. If you don't stop them, they go too far, yeah?
Yeah, but don't you use Machina too? Like the stadium and stuff, right?
Yevon, it decides which Machina we may use and which we may not.
So what kind of Machina may we not use, then?
Remember Operation Mihen? That kind.
Or war will rage again.
War?
More than 1,000 years ago, mankind waged war using Machina to kill.
They kept building more and more powerful Machina.
They made weapons so powerful, it was thought they could destroy the entire world.
The people feared that Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
Sin came, and it destroyed the cities and their Machina.
The war ended, and our reward was sin.
So, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand, eh?
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not like the Machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Albed screwing everything up.
Walker, why don't you just let it go?
Sit down.
Sorry!
And Albed.
The Albed!
And this is what I was talking about, viewers. We've only got Waka and Titus for this boss. It is going to be tricky to overkill this guy. Pretty much the only way you're going to be able to do it is by having Waka's attack reel. Alright, so it is weak to lightning, but we don't have any lightning items, so I'm pretty much just going to stick with my current weapons. It'll take a little bit. You know what? I should probably have Titus haste up Waka and haste on self, haste on Waka. Now, of course, since this is a Machina, it does have a weakness to, thunder, but like I said, don't have any thunder type weapons, so I'm pretty well much stuck with what I've currently got. This is gonna be fun. Depth charges. Well, since you're up there, I am gonna go on and cheer up some. Now, when I get this boss low enough, I will go on and swap out to Waka's weapon that I just bought him. Mostly because I'll get an increase to damage and won't have to worry about it suffering half damage from it being elemental. Whenever it goes up to do depth charges, if you just attack it a few times, it'll come right on back down. Another cheer. And that should be good. Now I'm pretty well much stuck waiting for it to charge up my overdrive. The actual easiest way to do it is allow it to drop those depth charges. I'm gonna have you defend. Good thing I decided to, yeah. How much health do you have left? 300? Nope. 100. 200. Something. Alright. Now it's just a matter of wasting a few turns to, there we go. Turns wasted. Go on and have them actually use something, that way I can get the full damage potential. And let's tank these hits. And like I said, pretty much all you're going to have to do is allow it to get into depth charge mode, and then just allow it to attack. That's all you really need to do. Because once it gets into depth charge mode, it'll stay up there for quite some time. I should have really took the time earlier to go ahead and charge up the, something or other. Charge up Waka's limit break, or overdrive, or whatever you want to call it. Give me a second, viewers. Alright. The extractor. Just give me a second. Alright. I need 600 extra damage to qualify for the overkill on this boss. I could potentially get it as Titus using his swordplay, but I'm not going to risk it. I want to make sure I get it, which means I'm going to be waiting until Waka has his overdrive charged. Swap to that. I mean, this is gonna take quite some time. I'm just gonna guard totally. This is gonna take a while. Alright, you know what? This is taking for fucking ever.